name's Shannon Potter. I'm the president of the local, and it's really, really great to see so many people come out for this, especially for something that was announced this morning. Two people from our local, so myself and our external communications chair, Shazad, attended the London District Labour Council meeting last week, and we just gave an update about what was going on at our local. Immediately after we gave that quick update, there was just a bunch of hands in the air, so everybody had a lot to say about that, and we were really, really overwhelmed by the amount of solidarity and support that we had from other unions in London. And so we also have support from around campus. So there's a unity group, which is a group of all of the unions on campus and also SOGs, and so it's not new that we're discussing with them. We meet with them regularly, and we are sharing information about what's going on in everybody's local and groups. And so we also wanted you to hear from them, to know the support that you have, not just around the community in London, but also right here on campus.
So as SOG's president, I represent Western's graduate students, effectively an employee group, but not a union. About half of our members are PSCC 610 members, and many more are former members or future members. SOGS values the work of the union very highly because we can advocate, but the union can bargain. In our last council meeting, SOGS expressed our support for the bargaining team through a unanimous vote. In light of yesterday's attempt on the part of the employer to turn both faculty and undergraduates against us, it is all the more important that we stand together. The employer should be attentive to our demands. Demands such as a wage increase on par with Western's own institutional inflation are not unreasonable. In addition, the work the bargaining team does not just benefit current TAs, but future TAs and grad students without a TA position. There's clear precedent from other locals of gains from the bargaining table extending to graduate students at large. So it's in everyone's best interest to get the best collective agreement we can get. This week, we have the opportunity to empower the bargaining team by giving them a strong strike mandate.
As Shannon said, my name is Dan Beliveau. I'm the Vice President of the Faculty Association, which represents about 1,400 full-time and part-time faculty members here at Western. I would say that a vast majority of those faculty members were at one time graduate students like you all are now. UWAFA itself has already urged President Chakma and Mr. Jenkins, the chair of the board of directors, urge them to a fair and equitable settlement for the graduate students. We recognize what you're asking for. You're not asking for the world, and they should be on top of that. And so we are in full support of what you are attempting to do. Please know we are here for you and will continue to be here as part of this solidarity.
We just recently were on strike for 5 weeks in the college system. 24 colleges across the province, as well as our own members at Fanshawe College. We had over 700 people on our picket lines. You have even more members than that who could potentially be out there. Your strength is in your numbers. When you vote, you send a message to your employer that you are serious about making a change, about making a positive change for your members. So with that, I want to tell you that our faculty at the colleges, we stand together with you as fellow academic workers. We stand in solidarity with you. We support you. Good luck in bargaining.
I must let you know that the NDP is very much behind you and your fight. And also learning about the issues that you face, I cannot believe that your salary is so much below the basic cost of living for London. You deserve better. Last but not least, I cannot understand why funding ends after 4 years. Speaking with a couple friends of mine who are teaching assistants, they're in the humanities, they're in history. Their program takes about 5.5 years for them to finish their PhD, and yet their funding ends. What are you supposed to do? Western should know this. Western is an educational institution. They ought to know better and they ought to support you. Demand better from your university.
So last week we heard from your two members, Shirzad and Shannon, who came out and talked to the Labour Council. So a couple of messages I wanted to deliver to you in rounds of bargaining. Number one is, right now you're going through a process of a strike vote mandate. It is paramount that you deliver a very high strike mandate to your bargaining team, because that is a back pocket thing that they can use at the table with the employer. And solidarity from OPSU, solidarity from 150,000 members of my union, and probably, I think in the Ontario Federation of Labour and the CLC, 3 million activists in the labour movement across Canada absolutely understand your message. So thank you very much for having me, and best of luck on your ticket.
Tell me which side